Hi, I'm Tony Hardy, founder and director of Canny Creative, a branding, web and content creation agency based in the northeast of England in sunny Blythe, and welcome to Building Better Brands. In this episode, we're talking about brand touchpoints, what they are, how you can use them, and what you can do with them to maximize their effect on your business. So what is a brand touchpoint? If you think about something like a hotel, it's what the reception music sounds like, how the receptionist greets them, what the key card looks like, is there a room service menu in the room? And do you even have biscuits next to your kettle? It's all those sort of little micro interactions with your brand that you can tweak, adjust and evolve to give your customers a much better experience. So how do you define your brand touchpoint? Well, you absolutely have to start with your customers. Your customers are the reason you are where you are today, and they are the lifeblood of your business. So you need to tweak and adjust your brand touchpoints to give them a better customer experience. The first thing you need to do when defining brand touchpoints is identify and improve on existing touchpoints. You want to ask yourself questions like, what will my customer gain from this? Will it improve the customer experience? Is this going to move my customers to act? You can start by writing them all down, getting them into a nice list, and then maybe giving them a grade or coming up with suggestions on where to improve and what you could do better. What you're looking for at the end of the day is your customers to leave with a positive experience of your brand. So if you are grading your touch points in a spreadsheet or a document, maybe a column that says, will this improve my customer experience? Yes or no? If yes, then maybe leave it well alone. If no, maybe there's something we can do about it. Once you've identified your existing brand touchpoints, it's all about creating new brand touchpoints. Maybe if you're in the B2B space, it's about taking your business to expos, handing out goodie bags, flyers, roller banners. What does the exhibition stand look like? And how does that improve your customer experience? If you're a small bakery, baking donuts, for example, maybe it's how does the packaging look? What could you do any sort of swag like Johnny Cupcakes? They do cool t-shirts and cool boxes. It's all these sorts of little micro interactions that help build your brand in the mind of your customers. You need to make your brand touchpoint user-friendly. People love ease of use. If you can save them time, save them money, or save them energy, then you're winning. So how can you make your customers' lives easier? Maybe on your website you can tidy up the booking experience, clear out the navigation so there's only really useful information up there. Could you write informative articles and how-to guides that really help your customer dive into your business world? Could you create an app that allows customers to book things through that? There are 1,000,001 different ways to help your customers out. You should also get feedback from your existing customers. If you know a handful of customers really well, maybe you could bring them in, buy them lunch, and discuss your brand experience over dinner time. Or if you don't know your customers well, you're working in some sort of big operation like a cafe or a restaurant with a high turnover of people, maybe you could use your website to survey customers. Set up a tool like SurveyMonkey that lets you ask important questions, or even send out a newsletter or an e-shot that gathers feedback from your customer base. When creating brand touchpoints, it's important to think like your customers. In our experience, customers want to be well looked after and well thought of. So what can you do to make them feel like that? You can, like I mentioned earlier, survey people, find out exactly where things are going right for you and where they're going wrong. Keep a note of what people are saying about your business, whether that's good or bad. If someone hates the coffee, maybe we make changes to the coffee. If they think the bed linen is good, it's nice and fluffy, let's keep it the way it is. By building up this story over time, you're giving yourself plenty of opportunity to improve the customer experience and engagement with your brand. An important thing to do when improving or creating brand touchpoints is staying true to your brand. If you're Apple, you're not going to bring out a super cheap piece of technology software to give away. It's just not on brand. They create high-end technology products that people want to love and buy into. If you're a budget hotel, it's probably no good providing the highest quality linen or the best quality dressing gowns to let people take away with them. It's important that you don't stray too far away from your brand strategy and do what's right for you. At the end of the day, customers come to you because they already know and love your brand, and it's important that you keep it that way. So who's getting their brand touchpoints right? Well, a lot of businesses and brands out there doing great things with customer brand interactions and micro experiences. But the one business that comes to mind straight away for me is Starbucks. A while ago, they invented the whole writing your name on a coffee cup thing. That went down a storm. Every Starbucks store's got like this nice, cozy, friendly, sitting in your front room type atmosphere and vibe. They've brought in the app now where you can order your drinks online and it's ready before you even get to the store, so they're managing to speed things up and making things easy to use for the customers. Starbucks are really nailing every single brand touch point. What can we take away from this? How can you build better brand touch points for your business? Ask yourself this: how do customers find you? What does that first brand interaction look like? What happens next? And is that good enough? By putting yourself in your customer's shoes, you're opening up a world of questions and possibilities that'll lend itself well when creating brand touchpoints for your business. And that's all there is to it. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and we'll see you next time on Building Better Brands.